Just good, honest work building them.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us. And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
Jill. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
I have to find him. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive. Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that.
You look like you're in a hurry.
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment.
Sounds serious.
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer. And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbours wants to...
Where is this bear?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to them, but they'll be after him before long. I'm here. If you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand.
Of course.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, his name's Norris. We need to find him.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like all that. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials, hanging. Well, go on then. If he gets away...
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bear. Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let...
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder? You don't know a man called Norris?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to...
He was making for the marshes then.
You barely have to step out your flat.
That's one of them. He can't have got far. I'd better keep my eyes peeled. A lantern. At least I know which way he went. Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris. Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hate, but it doesn't matter now. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do...
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers.
I never knew. I can't...
Just wait here and stay out of sight.
Thank you. There's few would have been so... And... sorry. You're no...
I've been called worse. Oh. I found it.
Thanks. But... if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be...
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge, but... a bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Oh, we fuck.
There you are, Clyde.
Well branded.
Only what was left of him.
Let me see that.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him letting a bearer go about without a brand. It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive?
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes.
Oh, you crafty. Thank you. It's not much considered.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff and now I've not got your knack, see? And it's just a short climb down.
I can't promise.
Oh, just promise. There may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creek
claimed it.
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty. Oh, don't worry.
Crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting. This must be it. No points.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made...
Be more careful, Nick.
Oh, I will. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without... There was a time, honest tax, crystals are scarce.
Bridge to Eastbourne's mending.
I hear the levies are due to go up.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters. Down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
It's over. You know what to do. That's enough. Not this time. Too slow. Get him, boy! There, boy! Sick of Torgal! Give them all you've got, boy! Don't let them get away! Give them all you've got, boy! Get him! There, boy! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Get him, boy! That's enough! Keep your distance, boy! Give them all you've got, boy! Over. Keep your distance, boy!
let them get away.
Make it look easy.
Nice.
Keep your distance, boy.
Hand him
Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Too slow. Keep your distance, boy. My wounds, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working, though.
You there! Over here! Excuse me? Curse my luck. A branded. Note. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you, then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, but we didn't expect the pack to be quite so...
I expect the blight drove them here.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. Big Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you.
all right.
Aye, that's I'd wager the greedy... When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. All right.
You're hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
It's over. Stay down. Don't let them get away. That's enough.
Gotta find this Bryce. Let him know the road's safe.
Give them all you've got, boy. Not this time. My wounds, boy. Don't let them get away. My wounds, boy. I'm glad you're here. Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. My wounds, boy. Don't let them get away. Don't let them get away.
That's better.
Wait! Torgal! A little help! Keep your distance, boy. My wounds, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Torgal! Mistakes. Give them all you've got, boy. That's enough. Die! Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Not this time. Give them all you've got, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away.
Bryce?
What's it to you?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So
You'd have me believe a single bearer. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one.
Oh, Frederick.
You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass off that.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Give them all you've got, boy.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Keep your distance, boy.
It's over.
Don't let them get away. Stay down! Keep your distance, boy. Not this time. Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Not this time. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away.
Drink up now, my darling.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since.
I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
If we follow him.
To the north. It should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Maybe. But it's not so.
Where are you off to, then? Or hasn't your master told you?
Anything take your fancy? Here you go. There you are. See you then.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers? Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble family. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then Rosaria became a province of Sanbrec. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any hope. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over, but when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their master.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions, but still, I would...
If it...
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into yours, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as...
It would be my honor.
Thank you. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could...
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
I'm sure this orifice will see us
through. He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already.
All right, let's ask...
Well now, and...
We're looking for an elderly bearer.
Ah, you mean the old boy who always...
Yes, that...
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me?
We are.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and never would have left if Archduke El... It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. The levy's going up and up and up, even as the blight. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer, either.
We'll keep asking.
Good day, milady.
I'm looking for a bearer. An elderly fellow who used to...
Ah, that old loon. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor folk living in a dream, but better there than here, I suppose. can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trick.
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere.
Thank you.
Hey. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old... He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables. Excuse me, but...
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes, he's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere.
You must...
I am.
And this bearer you're looking for?
That's the How do you know all this? I've... Ah, so, well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of...
Understood. You...
Thank you.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Drink up now.
Still no sign. Could he have... read even further? Someone over there.
It might be him. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man.
Agreed.
It's over. It's over. Don't let them get away. Stay down. It's over. Keep your distance, boy. Stay down. Give them all you've got, boy. That's enough. Don't let them get away. Stay down!
Are you all right, my friend?
Your Grace! You came for... I waited for you so long.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool? Until my journey is complete. I will come back for you then.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until...
Thank you, both of you. You beat the memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns a little more. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take, but when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah.
Yes, of course.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
What's this? Another relic of the Fallen. We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful. There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around. Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
What is it, Torgal?
Clive.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know. Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix. Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore. Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
must really be a fallen ruin.
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill?
What do we do?
The usual.
Give them all you've got, boy.
That's enough. More trouble.
It's over.
Stay down! How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
It's over. It's over. Give them all you've got, boy.
Like you can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Too slow.
Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Torgal! My wounds, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
Not this time.
Torgal!
distance, boy. A little help. My wounds, boy.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
That's enough. Stay down.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard of it. But I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. A little help. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Too slow. There's a good boy. A little help. Torgal. It's over. That's enough. That's better. Stay down.
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
That's enough. It's over. A little help. Keep your distance, boy. Stay down.
I don't like this.
Seems the feeling's mutual. It's done.
What are these creatures?
And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is. All right then.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Not this time.
Don't let them get away. Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Don't let them get away.
Not this time.
Give them all you've got, boy.
What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Look out!
That's enough.
It's over. Stay down.
Lights.
Well, that did something. have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
Seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think?
Some sort of god.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you? What? I'm back. Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop! I did this. I killed him. Joshua chose me to be his shield, blessing, and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. failed you. Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did, to spare myself the guilt.
I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me.
So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am.
I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Lend me your strength!
deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears. Too slow. Not this time. Wins. I see. You'd help me learn by example. Too slow. Give me fire! Not this time. Better already. Wake wins. Not this time. No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
the truth a bit now. You are not Ifrit. I am.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth. Even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffers said... He said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to out. No!
Yes, my lord.
Benedicta.
So, what next?
We return to East. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then. Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
What happened here?
Imperials! You'll pay for this!
Ah! We've got a live one!
What are you doing here?
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Stay down!
Don't let them get away! Give them all you've got, boys!
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one!
Don't let them get away!
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? They were innocent people! Stay down!
You will not take me!
Stay down!
Keep your distance, boy. That's enough.
To the sword! Bearer or no!
It's over.
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
My mother ordered this. Why?
Clive.
I know. It could wait. Not this time.
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boys. Torgal! Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. Too slow. Don't let them get away. Not this time.
What's best to me?
Don't let them get away. Torgal! Torgal! Torgal!
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive. Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it.
Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
And what do you want? Go on, then. Finished, are you?
I see I'm busy here.
What do you want?
Anything else?
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick read.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness, and in turn salvation, can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most but march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. and I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Griga.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Clive, was it?
He's never this late. Where are you?
Is everything all...
Forgive me, young man. I'm worried about my friend.
Why leave the sick?
For coin. The hideaway can't wait.
I was.
Then...
I'll do what I can.
Oh.
What can you tell me?
His name is Randall. He's been working...
I'll speak to him.
Safe travel.
That'll be enough for today.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
What can I interest you in today? You're always welcome here in
Sun's
Lostwing.
setting fast.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. He was expected back at the hideaway sometime.
Randall, you say? Though, thinking about it, he should...
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here. I do hope nothing's...
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
You all right?
The hanged man. We were attacked. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him up.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road, please.
I'll do what I... Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. My wounds, boy. Torgal. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
Sorry, Randall. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Ah, there you are. And? Damn it.
He's not far from the South Gate.
Of course. I knew he was brave.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work.
Because it helped keep the hideaway.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. And I suppose you...
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
You've lost a letter.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I...
It can't be that.
How could it be nothing? Worst of all.
Maybe if you retrace...
No. I'll just have to... Oh.
Fine.
Are you serious?
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies.
Gotan's bales, perhaps? If you can... And...
If it's that...
I trust...
I'm sure he... The letter won't last very long out in the element. The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be...
What?
Wait, no.
Which to the...
Back, are you? Did Master Quentin summon you?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
It seems we have our culprit. Someone's waiting for this, and he's waited long enough. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideout.
Found the things you... Only a little...
And author... Who's it? Is it... Oh, she's... Oh, so I'd say you did it. If there's anything you're wanting...
Make it quick. Not Sangfordian, do you? No scratches, all right? Should last you a good while. And?
Clive, was it?
So what God's forsaken court?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business... Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see.
All right.
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going... Sis been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do.
Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen his legions are on the march again. This time, due set.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. Is making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman? Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Greens for stew, I suppose.
Oh, you're the new goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service, anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Well, maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Me? The way I... So, would... Quick look. Seen enough?